All right. Hey, what's up? I told y'all I would be back if there was breaking news, and there has just came in breaking news that Offset has been shot and his condition is currently unknown at the time. TMZ is reporting this. I was on the phone and somebody was like, not somebody, my friend I'm on the phone talking to was like, Offset shot. And I'm like, what? Runs to the computer. So we're going to figure out everything together. I just seen that it said that his condition was unknown. So we're going to comb through social media to see what's available right now. And we're going to go from TMZ to the blogs to see what's going on. So it seems like Offset has been in a lot of casinos lately. He's been having run-ins with fans, and every time people have been running into him lately, he has been at some type of casino or something. So it seems like he really likes it there outside of this, tragedy that, happened. But let's read through what TMZ has to say. It says, scary update involving Offset. The former Migos rapper was shot near a popular casino in Florida. A rep for the rapper confirms to TMZ Offset was shot Monday near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. It says, per the spokesperson, Offset is fine and is currently at the hospital receiving medical care. The rep added he is stable and closely monitored. Okay, so they must have just updated this because at first it said his condition was unknown. A rep for Seminole County Police told TMZ, we are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock. It says that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. The rep added that the police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. It says, then they mention how Takeoff was fatally shot in November of 2022. Now, let me go to Instagram because there's a video of Offset on the ground. But I wanted to come to TMZ first because at first it was saying that his condition was unknown, but I guess they updated it since I clicked it. So let's go on over to Instagram to see what is being said over there. Steady Nash is saying that it was little TJ. Hold on, let me show you guys this video.
Hard Rock. Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock. Gun violence.
All right, so it says, what is Seti?
Hey man, this fool little TJ that shot this nigga goddamn Offset in the ass, bro. Offset was whooping little TJ at the goddamn Hard Rock, and then what turned around, bruh? Hey, he walked off and TJ pulled a whole move and doped him and shot him in the cheeks. That's why he's sitting in the back of the squad car right now. That's the breaking news.
They just shot a man. Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock. He's still going.
Y'all want the scoop?
All right. So that is what is being reported. When I put the title in, at first it said that his condition was unstable, but now he is, not unstable. His condition was unknown, but now he's stable. So let me go through to academics page and see what he has over there. Okay, this seems like they have the same video. Let's go on over to Twitter. In the meantime, let me open up the StreamYard link if there's anybody who wants to come up and talk about this, because what is up with the world today? What is going on today, child? Everybody on one, including me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody on one. I've been on one. Pusheisty was on one. It looked like Lil TJ on one. You know, I ain't shot nobody, but child, people be trying it. Let me drop the link though for those of y'all who want to come up, because what is going on in the world today? My night owls are so funny. I love y'all all. Okay, I just went on a little rant, y'all. I am fine. It was so many of y'all checking in on me. I felt so loved because y'all really thought something was wrong with me, okay? Y'all was like, Neek, are you okay? This is not normal behavior. Like, what's going on? And that's like, y'all don't know me for real, because I really would crash out on a motherfucker, okay? I really would crash out. I've been suppressing my inner fuck around and find out, but let me pull up my StreamYard link so that we can get into it, because baby, this is crazy. This is hot off the press. This is like what's going on in the world and everything. Hold on, wait, where? Hold on, 1 second. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go to, where we finna go? We finna go to Twitter. Anything juicy on Twitter? Anything? Hold on. I forgot I'm not showing y'all my screen. Let me put my screen up. Let's go to Twitter. X.com. Let's put in Offset. All right, most people are reporting the same video. It's the same video. Hold on, let's go down. You gotta scroll through Twitter slow, because child, out of nowhere a wanker will pop out or something crazy. All right, everybody has the same video that's being shown. All right, just in, new video shows the scene of a shooting involved Offset at a Florida casino. Breaking news. It says both Offset and little TJ were shot in the Miami at the Hard Rock. So they're saying that TJ was shot also. It says, here's the longer version of the video of the shooting at the Hard Rock Casino in Miami. So they're saying little TJ was also shot. Let's watch this.
They got this guy detained.
Outside of this, I will agree with you guys. It does seem like Offset has a serious enjoyment of the casinos. He really likes to be there a lot. And if you guys know anything about the casino, normally what go hand in hand is spending a lot of money, because y'all know that, you know, you'll win a little, but you got to spend a lot to win some, to keep that rush going. So every time there's like an interaction with him and a fan, or anybody like having a run in, trying to take pictures with him, it's always at a casino. And it's like, child, that looked like the same video we already saw. Let's go. But anyways, this is what I was talking about.
Offset, y'all.
That's only a picture, goddamn, nigga. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. That's only guy asked for a picture.
By myself.
I'm not for a picture. Goddamn, we black people.
You let niggas know where we at, know where I'm at, though. He argue with Offset, y'all.
That's only a picture, goddamn, nigga. You ain't that much of
You ain't that much of a celebrity. Yeah, he want his picture. All right, we got to get off of freaking. All right, let's see if TMZ has any updates as far as Little TJ. Well, let me look up Little TJ. It says Quavo sends up a prayer for Offset. And didn't Lil TJ just get out of jail? Didn't Little TJ just get out of jail or something? I'm not on camera. Somebody said we can't see you. I'm not on camera right now. Child, I got my Cleo braids in right now. I told y'all, whenever I'm not streaming, I have my Cleo set it off braids going on. And this was breaking news. I didn't have time to find my wig and grab it and dust it off and put it on and tack it down. So we ain't on camera because, baby, I already got females unsubscribing. I don't need all the men to unsubscribe too now. You know what I'm saying? So today we're not going to be on camera, but let me see if anybody clicked the link to come up on the stream yard. It seems like y'all are shy or something, and it's a lot of y'all here. What are you shy about? Click the link. I don't bite, even though, you know what I'm saying, even though, you know, I be a little, you know, child. Somebody said, I understand. I mean, I'm just telling the truth, okay? Because child, you know, wigs, weaves, all of those things, it just be feeling heavy, you know, like it feels, I'm not gonna go back to Twitter. It be feeling heavy on your head. So I don't even be liking to have too much of that heavy stuff on my head. I like to take it all off, strip down. All right, so let's see. It says, this is what the Shade Room posted. And it says, them boys got to stop gambling. What's wrong with y'all? Glad he's okay. He's been in them casinos a lot lately. This is still someone's son, father, friend, sibling, and technically husband. Not technically husband, child. Not technically husband. Why we throw that in there, honey? She got a whole nother baby daddy. Somebody said, damn, I was just with cuz too. They trying to take him out the same way. He probably owes somebody money like usual. Hope bruh's okay. That's crazy. These comments wild and sensitive. Hopefully he's good. Shot in the leg. He might owe somebody some money cuz they wasn't trying to delete him. That was where the money at. Smokey hit. Someone says, this is still some... Oh, wait. That's the same. I hate when they repeat comments. This tells me he owed some money to whoever shot him in the leg. Probably pulled up like... Somebody said, shot in the leg. He might... Why? Like, why does Instagram on the freaking computer repeat the same comments even when you're, like, trying to refresh? Somebody said he owed them people money. Now, meanwhile, while Offset was going off about, while this situation was going on, Cardi B was going off about somebody, I guess, stealing her credit cards and taking $40,000. And she was just now threatening somebody on the internet, okay? And I'm like, who would have access to her cards other than her husband? And then out of the blue... You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that she sent Lil TJ there, but I do got my eyebrow raised because, you know, she just was popping it online saying that she finna get them fucked up and she finna do all of this stuff because they stole her money. This was like literally right before the Offset news. And then we get the Offset news and I'm like, yeah, I don't think that she sent a hit out on him, but it's just coinky dinky. You know what I mean? It's a little coinky dinky there. But let's listen to what she had to say. Because, you know, Cardi B is a blood. She's a gangbanger.
I got cleared pictures, yo, word to everything. As soon as I saw that notification, I was like, Shaq's $40,000. What the fuck? Then when I saw that Apple shit, because bitch, who the fuck is spending $20,000 in Apple? Oh, bitch, me and my accountants was like, somebody's doing fraud. Oh, hell no. If I get your address before these people that's doing the investigation on y'all, that got the pictures of y'all, if I get the address before them, I'm gonna get y'all beat the fuck up. Word to my mother. I'm gonna get my niggas to spank the shit out of y'all. Y'all went to Chase? Y'all went to Saks? Y'all went to Apple? Bitch, y'all going to jail. We completely cut off the credit card. But guess what, you fuckers? We automatically called those stores. We called the Saks and we called the Apple store. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something.
All right, she always say a whole bunch of curse words every other moment. But yeah, I was like, dang, that's a coinky dink, you know. And then boom, this was 2 hours ago, and then boom, then you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, I'm not saying, but it's just a little coinky dinky. You know what I mean? It's a little coinky dink going on. Now, what else is going on in the meantime? Because it doesn't really look like there's much of an update with Offset. So let me see what's going on. It says, mother gets into heated exchange with her daughter after claiming she is afraid for her life due to being physically assaulted by her kids. They pulled my hair out and got CPS. What?
Record me. I'm scared for my life.
Record me.
I'm scared for my life, Judge. I had my daughters beat me up, put my hair out, bite on me, scratch me up. Almost in jail. I'm in the juvenile court all the time. Got children's services cases open all the time.
Only thing I do is fight. That's the only thing I do is fight. That's all I do is fight. I never fight.
That's what makes you proud of yourself.
I never graduated.
What's going on? Like, what is happening here? So much to unpack. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, I'm an advocate for, you know, children and stuff like that, but I don't know how I will react if a teenager, or not even the little girl don't even look like a teenager, somebody that I birthed put their hands on me. You know, I don't understand how I don't even ever want to experience that. But from the way that the mom is filming this, and she's like, the daughter is screaming and like, she's like, I get beat up and blah, 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 blah. You could tell that this is like a super, super toxic household. You could, like, I don't know if the mom get drunk and be wilding, but it just give like a level of toxicity that the little girl is very angry about something. Like, she's very upset about something, you know, she's very angry, and it's like, what is happening? You see how she banging on the like, girl, my reflexes can't handle all that type of stuff.
I never said no. Can you stop or you break the goddamn thing, bitch? Come on, my nigga, don't throw shit at me. I don't give a fuck about it. Stop.
Oh yeah, no, I can't take all of that. That's a lot. What else is going on? So the baby was mad because a man painted his two daughters. Meanwhile, Trump is talking about obliterating Iran.
The entire country can be taken out in one night, and that night might be tomorrow night. The entire country can be taken out in one night, and that night might be tomorrow night.
All right, so he's giving threats to Iran. I think people.
And then, not only that, I had to play the part of a po nigga.
All right, so it says, Milagro says that she was playing broke during the Megan Thee Stallion trial. And it says, as Megan appeals the $59K ruling for a higher payout, she says she had to pay the part of a poor N-word.
You got people on this motherfucking internet calling me broke when the average American makes $50,000. When you supposed to make 3 times your motherfucking rent in the month to stay at certain places and rent.
Send me the video. Somebody said there is a full video of the altercation that happened with Offset floating around. Send me the video. Send it to me. Who got it? Let me see. Let me check my DM. Let me check my DM. Because y'all can't be telling me there's a video and y'all not sending me the video. Like, if you can't go to Bella Noche's. If you can't go to Bella Noche's, then where can you go? Like, I'm looking and I don't see y'all sending me the video. Like, how we gonna watch it? Let me go to Facebook. Let me go to Facebook because y'all ain't sending me the stuff the correct way. Google TJ and Offset beef. All right. Thank you for getting it for me. But anyways, it says that okay. They got that going on. Let's see. Okay, look like I think somebody sent me something. Hold on, let me check. Let me close my DMs. You know, it's so much stuff going on in there. Thank you, Cutie TV.
They just shot.
Oh no, not that video, Cutie. It is that we saw that one.
They just shot a man.
All right. Thank you though, girl, but not that. They're not talking about that one. They talking about another one because we watched that one. Let me see. I don't see. Oh, let me go back. Yeah, they said that it was Lil TJ. Lil TJ, who already was like, didn't he just get out of jail? Hold on. Let's see if there's another video. But, child, I'm scared to get on freaking Twitter. I mean, yeah, Twitter. Offset full video. I only see the same video, y'all. The same video that we already watched. I don't see no other. I'm trying to breeze through Twitter. I took it down because, you know, Twitter got all kind of.
That nigga broke. That nigga pop. I'll tell you a true story. Why this Offset? Offset broke. Nigga, fuck. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the stream too. That nigga broke. That nigga pop. I'll tell you a true story. Nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, nigga.
All right. It says Little TJ disses Offset for taking loans to feed his gambling addiction. He has music playing in the background, so I'm pausing it really quickly. And then we'll play a little bit more.
Casino, he was popped. He was panicking. Nigga, he was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke.
All right. So it looks like they've been ops. He says that Offset was begging for cash apps. Y'all believe that? He might have a little problem, but I don't know if I believe he was begging people for cash apps. I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got a gambling addiction. And the nigga says, yo, he just popped. He calling niggas for cash apps in front of me.
All right. We got to keep pausing it because he has music playing in the background. But let me know, do y'all believe that? Do y'all think that he was going up to random people asking him for cash apps? I mean, there are things stranger than fiction, but what do y'all think? He begged Selena Powell for some money as well. Child, what's going on?
I ain't gonna lie to you. The first 5 I offered, I'm like, yo, you probably waiting for some bread. He like, I waiting for my money. I swung that nigga 5. You know how I get?
All right, he got a lot of music playing. Sorry that I gotta keep pausing it.
Gets popped. Not us two dicing each other. He gets popped straight to the casino.
It's ironic that he says he gets popped and then he is allegedly the one to pop him in the leg, allegedly. He keep using pop. You know, like, is this something where they like speak it into, like, what do they call that? Like it's not a pseudonym, not a pseudonym slip. Like, but when something not speaking something into existence, there's like another word I'm looking for. When I don't know, but anyways, it's just ironic that he is saying that he was popped, he got popped, you know, all of this stuff. I believe it. He needed money. I don't doubt it. I heard from Selena he has a major gambling problem. She says he asked her for money. No, I know that he's not referring to it as him getting shot. I'm saying that it's ironic that that's the word that he's using and he ended up popping him. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know that the context that he's using it, I know that he's not meaning it to be shot, but I'm saying it's ironic that that's the choice of words that he used and he's the one who, you know, allegedly shot him. Epiphany. I don't know if epiphany is the word, but that's closer to what, along the lines of what I was, you know, thinking.
Goes not. He get another loan from somebody else for like 2 bands. I don't even take my loan. I'm like, that's offset. I'm good on my money. I'm worried about this nigga. I got mad bread. I definitely.
He looked like he lying. Like, I don't think that Offset is not asking people for money in the industry. He might be asking industry people in the money, but he just looks like he's lying to me.
Run off a nigga on 5 bands. He pops for the next.
Okay. Let's see what else. Y'all know I gotta pull it down before we scroll down some more because, child, I clicked on one Offset video and they had them hunching in the comments. What the is that? Let's see. I don't see no actual full video other than the guy who he got into it with at the casino, that was months ago. And then this video that everybody is reposting. Let me go to latest. Hold on. Let's go latest instead of Little TJ shot Offset, full video on my YouTube channel, dropping in 30 minutes. Okay, so Poetic Flacco says he got the full video. Yes, Tennessee girl, closer to what I was thinking. Okay, dang, I don't be wanting to scroll too much on what you call, but anyways, Poetic Flacco said he got the full video. We don't see anything else. I'm trying to see what else is the latest. Hold on, let me take Twitter down real quick as we scroll really quick to see what's going on. And why are y'all scared to click the StreamYard link? What is the giving? Did I really scare y'all going off? Did I really scare you? Oh, hold on. Do I gotta? Oh, that's the same video. Somebody else just sent me the Offset video, but it's the same video that we've been pulling up. They were saying like it was a different video, not that one. We seen that one. We started off the stream with that one. But they were saying like it's a different video. But yeah. You said I'm not scared. I done scared y'all from clicking the link. Well, click the link then. What's going on? What's tea? What's popping? What's going on? Let's talk about it real quick before I go back to what I was doing. Okay. Because hold on. Let's go back in here. Zipping and zooing and zooing and zipping. Speaking it into fruition. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. Yes. Speaking it to fruition. That is it. I'm like, okay, Epiphany is close. That's not what I was looking for. Prophecy, that's somewhere along the lines. But what I was looking for was speaking it into fruition. That was what I was looking for. I was like, my mind was drawing a blank, but that's what I was thinking of, speaking it into fruition, because that's what it was. Where did you see it put? Where did you see it put that it was Cardi B's husband? I didn't see it listed like that. I did not see it reported as Cardi B's husband, Offset. Y'all are funny. Y'all are hilarious. So Quavo just put up prayer hands. Inmates are making themselves be human goodie bags. I mean, Easter eggs. What did I just watch? What is that about? Anyways, this says Offset is expected to be okay. All right, let me see what else is going on. Shade Room just said he's currently stable. Jay, New Orleans, why all these rappers having these type of situations?
Because they don't have nothing better to do. They're not touring, they're not making albums. So all they could do is just beef with each other.
What? Okay, so what's your thoughts on it further than that? Like, give us more. Give us more.
I don't even know what happened. I just clicked in your live like about 5-10 minutes ago. Like, I know he got shot, but what else happened?
Wiley is funny. He gonna say, I'm praying for Cardi B baby daddy Offset. Y'all is a crazy. Y'all is a mess. Zaydan, hello?
Hi, Nick. How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Look, let's not pretend that crime, DURGS, and, weapons don't end up at the casino. People already know that Offset has had an alleged gambling addiction. It was just revealed, I think, like a couple months ago, that he ended up paying off his IRS bill. I think it was like $2 million or something like that he ended up paying off. Mm-hmm. Why he doesn't have security when he's at these places, I don't know. Because, yes, he is semi-famous because his correlation to Cardi B.
Ooh, not y'all saying he famous because of Cardi B. Y'all are wild.
Well, he was famous before, but her stardom is a little bit higher at the moment than his, unfortunately. Takeoff actually passed away on November 1st, 2022. So it's not possible that, he's being targeted. Those money, who knows? Maybe he's not. I don't know for sure. But for them to shoot Offset and allegedly, what's his name, TJ? It's giving real suspicious. I don't know exactly where he was shot at, but sources are saying that he's in the hospital. Obviously, he's recovering. Yeah. Do you think that we'll get more details of why the incident happened,
the hood bloggers are reporting it as it being Little TJ, and Little TJ, I guess he had been making fun of Offset for this alleged gambling addiction. And so, I mean, I guess we have to hear from them because, you know, the new thing is like with these hood situations or these rapper situations, they go to like the hood bloggers to give them the exclusives to be like their mouthpiece in a way.
I see. Well, that's interesting because, you know, sometimes the hood does get it correct and most times in social and the main outlets don't.
Well, the people are going directly, like the people involved are going directly to them. So, yeah.
Now, I saw the video a little bit. I couldn't see which one was Offset and which one was TJ. I don't know. I saw two guys on the ground. Was that me just seeing that or was that two people?
I just saw one guy on the ground. I could have sworn it was Offset.
I thought I saw one person on the left and one person was on the right.
But I don't know. I wasn't looking that deep in it. Like, I didn't see no blood or nothing. So, you know.
Why do you think he got shot, Neek?
Because they was beefing about what little TJ said about his gambling.
But is that confirmed that TJ actually shot Offset?
I mean, we don't have no details until these bloggers tell us what the sources told them. You know, it's he say, she say until, you know.
How much money did he said that he how much money did he say that he owed him?
He was just saying he didn't even trip off of it. I think he said something about $500 and then Offset asked somebody else and then he was just going off about like different people supposedly he was asking.
Because if it was less than $5,000, then it's definitely not worth it. But if it's more than like maybe $100, $2,000, something like that, then maybe it might have been worth it. But $500 or $1,000, something like that, is not worth my freedom to, you know, shoot someone for them to owe me money. You know, I don't know. It's not that much, you know. But who knows? Now, I know you have mentioned that Cardi B said that she had her MX stolen for like what $40,000, something like that. One of the stores was Saks, which is like like a girl's store, like a girl clothing store.
Saks is a store for both, I believe.
For both men and women, okay. Because I was like, I don't see Offset shopping at a Saks store, but Apple maybe. I don't know. He might have wanted the latest phone or gadget or something. I'm not for sure, but it's just sad and unfortunate right now. We're at these times where, you know, communication that has non-existent between people, and that for them to get like fame or publicity, they gotta, you know, use weapons and stuff like that. And so I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully more details come out to figure out exactly why he was shot, and where he was shot. Obviously he's still in the hospital recovering. I'm just praying that for his kids and his family. Who knows, maybe Cardi B might reach out to him and send some flowers. Who knows, this might work in her favor. That way she, you know, can just, you know, tell the courts why exactly the kids are living with her and why he doesn't have custody, you know, all that stuff. So it's sad and unfortunate, but thank you for having me on your show, Neek.
Oh, thank you for coming up. I'm trying to see if any of the local news are saying anything about it. And they're just doing like the same, like everybody's reporting the same information. Like he's stable and we're closely looking at it. There isn't really a lot yet. So I'm just looking to see if there's any updates on any of these. What y'all think, you know, like, is he gonna give a... Is he gonna give a statement? Like, what do y'all think is going on?
Yeah, he will. And people are gonna defend him for it, and then people are gonna bash him. You know, it's the same story, different day.
Yeah, I feel like if he doesn't give a statement, then his team obviously probably will issue a statement.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a team. Y'all forgot he don't have a record deal no more, and he lost all that money to get out that contract with P.
What's up, Judy? What's your thoughts?
Hey, y'all, girl, look, I'm trying to take notes. So I'm about to hurry and get down. Y'all, did y'all notice that it was a man, right? And y'all maybe to have talked about this already, but did y'all notice when Offset was on the ground on the video, right? Tell me why it looked like the guy they pulled away. Did y'all find out who that was? Oh, I mean, because they said Lil TJ got pew. So the guy that the other cop pulled away, it looked like he had handcuffs on.
I can't identify any of them. I don't know.
But y'all know what I'm talking about though, because it looked like the man. It looked like okay.
Yeah,
Offset
it
was on the
did look
ground.
like they were
Then
pulling
he had
somebody away that probably was
yeah.
already jammed up already.
Baby, we need to know who it was, little TJ or little D-Ray, baby. We trying to figure it out, child. They need to tell us some more details.
Right.
They,
Everybody, like we
they,
gotta wait for the bloggers to get their phone calls, you know.
what
But
county
yeah,
is that?
y'all know
Florida.
Hollywood unlocked stuff legit because y'all already know where they getting their information from, allegedly. But I'm up here watching Hollywood Unlocked because it's like they telling little stuff, but they kind of trying to wait. But y'all already know they stuff gonna be legit because you know such and such and such and such besties. So you know them little. I'm just watching, girl, because this is so scary, y'all, ain't it? I really don't care
What do you
who it
think
is.
about
It's
the
not like
climate of all of these rappers and shootings and everything going on?
this, but it's so strange how this girl card got stolen from, and this man that got pew pew, child. Ooh,
That's what I
but
said,
I'm about to be in the
girl.
bushes, girl. I'm about to be in the bushes. Bye, y'all.
But yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I was like, child's ironic, honey. But thank you for coming up. Child, let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Offset was not on the ground. They arrested 2 people. Offset was limping and being helped off to the side. Let's pull it up again. Let me see.
Yeah, let's see, because I did see. I thought I saw 2 people on the ground, or
There's an
I don't know.
article that says
What's
2
that?
people was arrested.
All right, hold on. We gotta go back, but hold on. Let me take it down and get right to the right video because one of these videos got a whole.
They just.
All right, let's look again. We gotta be very careful with the clicks. Okay, so y'all right. The guy at the bottom, he looked like he don't got dreads. Let's look at it one more time. All right, so that's detainee number 1, and then this guy on the ground, I'm guessing this is detainee number 2.
He's still going. He's still mad.
So it was 2 people
All right,
on the
so
ground
I'm trying
right
to
there.
pause it because she said that Offset was. I don't know. What's y'all thoughts?
I'm looking on arrest.com in Broward County to see if anybody today matched their crimes.
It says, look like they might have tried to snatch a chain and rob him. Offset is on the side on the floor. They saying little TJ shot him. Man, this is all he say, she say. Don't none of y'all know what the F happened. Coulda, woulda, some random person he disrespected at the Valley. Clearly, we trying to figure it out because it just happened. We're not saying that we know the facts. We're trying to figure out the facts. Like Captain Obvious. Hello. We trying to figure it out.
It's a few robbery arrests
It's
today.
breaking news.
But I don't want just be naming people because you know how legal stuff be on here.
What's little TJ's real name? Hold on, let's see what little TJ's real name
His real name is Tion Jaden Merritt.
So do you see that name?
No.
Okay. There was somebody who said,
We did see that black duffel bag, which looks to me like a duffel bag right there. I wonder what was inside that.
All right, let's go back and see.
A gun or a PS5, one of the two.
Or the Apple products that Cardi B's talking about.
All right, let's go back and see. He is on this Cardi case. Let's bring it back to see who's in this corner.
Sorry, guys. Big ass shot.
Cause I don't see Offset.
Neek,
Huh?
do you know if anybody had a mask on?
I don't see it. I can't tell. I don't know.
They got somebody in here for robbery, armed weapon with a mask. And
How long ago did that happen?
their arrest date is today.
Oh, it don't tell you the time.
No.
Oh, that could have been at midnight.
Well, wait.
But if there's nobody else that wants to come up, then we'll just end the live and come back when we have more information to tell. Has Poetic Flacco dropped his video yet?
While you waiting, Neek, you should go to arrest.org and look at all of the stuff that people got arrested for today.
I blame the news. They conditioned us for this, and social media made it worse. Somebody said set up by Little Prince. They be alright. He said the man who got shot is on the side. He's on the ground. When someone is arrested for a shooting, they are not handled so gently. Well, they were saying that little TJ got shot also, so they would handle it not as aggressive if he's shot, but they're still making sure his tail stay down. That's like some of the reports that they're saying that they both like. I don't know how they both would be shot unless Offset was thugging it or somebody accidentally shot themselves. I don't really know.
They did a cowboy style where they both stood facing each other and it was like draw, and they did it.
Child, you think they did it like that?
If they was in the valet area, somebody was about to leave and somebody said, you about to leave the earth. And one of them said, it's going to be one of us. And they pop out.
Yeah.
Isn't TJ like tired of being shot at? He's been, pop out multiple times, and it seems like maybe he just still hasn't learned his lesson from his last incident that put him in the hospital.
But if a person been being a certain way for so many years, how are they supposed to just stop being that? Like you have to replace behaviors with new behaviors, and there's no reward in him being a better person because he made it this far being exactly who he is.
And that's true, and I give you that, but eventually you have to grow up, right? That's God saved your
Wiley.
life, right? Hey, Wiley.
Hey, I see that Roland Martin said something that he talked to his father, and he said that his son, so far so good. He communicated with him. So again, he said we're on a flight now heading to Miami. So Offset father is heading to Miami. Other than that, I was just wanted to say that, but I do believe Cardi B, the language, is a part of this. Honestly,
don't it seem like it? The way that she was like, "I'm gonna get you," like who else got access to her credit cards? Come on now.
Absolutely. That's somebody from Offset family. Could have been one of her kids, gave it to their daddy, said, go on mama purse and take her credit card.
Allegedly. We don't really know.
I was just saying allegedly. But it just don't make Cardi look good today when she put out that threat and then her baby daddy, because that's still her baby daddy, get pow in a casino. It's just really sad.
Why do you think so many of these rappers are getting shot?
Money, lack of resources, so they have to do the street stuff.
Elaborate.
And I really believe Offset, it's really sad because his woman moved on. She got all his money and wealth. He's suffering right now in his career. Nobody checking for the Migos. Nobody checking for Quavo. Nobody checking for Offset at all. So he's not really that famous like he used to be. And see his baby mama, so successful and stuff. So yeah. And I believe these record labels, it's just they just do our rappers so wrong. Just rappers, period. Black artists, period. They do them so wrong.
She said it was Middle Eastern people. Who Cardi B said it was Middle Eastern people?
That's what Cardi B, but Cardi B ain't that smart. It could have been black people. She may got a light-skinned person mixed up with a Middle Eastern person, But she did put out a threat, and then her baby daddy is on the ground fighting for his life now after he got poo-pam. So I feel sorry for that casino because, people go there, to make, to get money, to gamble. They don't go there to see all that hood activity. That's why they don't like all them black folks in these casinos. That don't make no sense. Keep that stuff in the hood.
Well, you can't say it's all black people, though.
I was finna say,
It is all black people.
You can't say
all the people. I gotta see it ain't one white person in there that did this. All black folks from the hood.
Wiley, who owns that hotel? Is it a black man or is it a white man?
I guarantee you who owned that hotel is white. But you know, black people love going to the casinos with white people. But I guarantee everybody that got arrested is black.
What you say? Who was that talking? Ari?
Sorry, well, there's. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, he said everybody that got arrested is black.
I guarantee you. I just feel it in my black bones.
He trolling. Somebody said, were you looking for premonition? Oh, they must be delayed in the stream. No, I was looking for fruition. They said the right thing. I was looking for fruition. But what else we thinking, y'all? What's going on?
Okay.
That it was probably an argument that turned bad, and somebody pulled out a duffel bag, so they started busting.
Yeah, definitely social media beef started it, and when I see you in person, this is what's gonna happen, then that happened.
On site.
The record labels like when they do that, because if they die, they're gonna get more money from the life insurance policy and posthumous sales than they would have when the person is alive, and they ain't got to worry about the person asking for money no more.
Somebody said, now I feel it in my black bones. Child.
I guess you can say that.
Preaching to y'all.
I mean, I guess you can say that, but have we not learned from Tupac and Biggie already? Have we not learned?
No, because then nobody will have a record deal. Record deals is not for the artists. They are representative. They just a sales representative for the record label. That's why they control what music they put out. They force them to tour when they don't want to. They force them to do albums when they don't want to. That's a job. That's not no passion.
Mm-hmm.
And then they give them very little money. Like when we hear the record deals, that don't be the amount that is in that person's hand. That's the promised amount over the span of the contract. And most of the time, if you fail one of the clauses, it messes you up. And they be having clauses that these rappers do. Like they might have a clause that say, if you get arrested, you have a penalty. These people, they don't know how to read because of the education system, so they don't even know. That's why they sign them. You think these people really care about niggas from the hood? Like, they don't. If that's the case, they'll go get the whole hood. They cherry pick one at a time to spread a particular message. And then once they done with them or they go against them, they throw them away.
I want to say something. I want to put it out there that if Quavo have a really successful summer, he's going to be #1 on my suspect list.
Ooh!
I'm just saying.
Quavo gonna need more than Offset. He gonna need about 5 bodies to revive that dead career.
Ooh, child. Y'all don't think Quavo could do good songs by itself?
No.
I'm saying it's real suspicious.
Y'all think they need each other, or that mumble rap is kind of like phased out?
I mean, I feel like it's phased out, but I also feel like if he revamps his style, he could be successful.
He gotta get out.
They're still making money off of their older records as a group.
He gotta get out of the casinos. He gotta get
the music's still very, very much good. It's kind of like TLC, right? When Left Eye passed away, the group was never the same. You know, they were never making as much money as they could have been if there was a group of 3. Now it's kind of like, you know, the Migos, Takeoff's dead now, so it's not like the group's kind of like in a stagnant mode. And right now they're trying to figure it out, but at this point in time, they're not making as much money as they were before.
They're not making any money.
Just off of their old records and stuff, maybe is the only way they're making money, because they're not even touring or nothing.
They're not making any money. That's why all of these people having these issues. That's the whole point.
But they signed a 360 deal. They signed a slave contract.
Those of you guys in the chat, we are going to chat in the background. We're going to end the stream because, child, I got to do a little edit real quick. And we'll be back if there's any other pertinent information. If y'all want to click the StreamYard link to chat with us for a little bit, y'all can. But the actual stream, I'm going to end it because I don't want it to go too long. Okay.